Oh wow, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. As we can see in the title and thumbnail, today we are going to be going over something that so many people have asked. Probably one of the most asked questions about the revamp. Now you guys are probably like, wait a second, Joji, that's probably like, hey, when the revamp is releasing, when's it coming out? Yes, that is the most asked question. Hold on, this guy Loki, Nolan Loki hitting the moves right now. Hold on now. Wait a second. He getting sturdy right here. What's goody, man? Yo, what's up, dude? Anyways, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most asked questions is obviously when is the revamp releasing? Now, obviously, there's no answer to that. But I do have an answer to, in my opinion, one of the most asked questions. And that is, will my computer or will my device or will my console be able to run the revamp? Probably one of the most asked questions that I've ever seen for the revamp. And let's just say I have some good news, but I also have some bad news, okay? So without further ado, man, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button. Let's try and get 100 likes on this video because boy, oh boy, every single day we're getting closer and closer to the revamp. As we can see, we also got my Bugatti Chiron. We're going to be pulling up to Akami later in the video. But first things first, y'all, let's go ahead and clear the air, see what's popping and answer y'all's questions. So that's definitely been one of the most questions. I probably see it once at least every day, either in my comments, either in my Discord server or other people's Discord servers. And one thing I will say is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on a low-end device, you are struggling to run Southwest Florida as of right now, then you're probably not going to be able to run the revamp. But let's just say you play Southwest Florida and you could let's just say you could run it at 5 graphics, right? 5 graphics right here. It runs decently. It's not like the best, but it's also like not the worst. I think you'll be totally fine. Now, if you're running it down here like the bottom 3 and you're frame lagging still, you might have some problems in the revamp. One thing I will say though is that the performance won't be as big of a change as of like what it is right now. You know what I mean? They would smash 100 likes, make it more. Hold on, Gavin, thank you so much for the 2. Gavin just said, yo, hold on, you think? You know what? Bet. You know what, bro? Let's try and get 200 likes on this video. You know what? If we can get 100 likes, let's try and get 200 likes over on this video, dude. Gavin, thank you so much for the 2. I appreciate that. But moving on forward, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about newer devices. Now, if you're running the game smooth and you're not really frame lagging, you're gonna be fine. Seriously. Like, for example, if you have a good PC, you can play this game on 10 graphics. You'll be able to play the game on 10 graphics. That's pretty straightforward. But one thing I need to say is the revamp, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to have a big performance change. Now, you got to remember, guys, the revamp's going to be a lot more detailed. They've been working on it for 2 years. But that also doesn't get rid of the fact that they could have been working on optimization for like 2 years. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, yeah, they're gonna have way better optimization than the current game as well. So like the game's getting bigger, but the optimization is also getting bigger and better. So that's one thing to also consider. Like, I feel like a lot of people have been worried about like, yo, will they be able to run it? How's this gonna run it? Are my specs good enough? I've seen a lot of people ask me, yo, Joji, are my specs good enough? Put it this way, the current state of how you can play Southwest Florida is more or less gonna be the same. Maybe it'll be a little bit worse, okay? But for anybody wondering, your computer, your phone, your console, if you can't run Southwest Florida right now, you won't be able to run the revamp. If you can run Southwest Florida right now, you'll probably be able to run the revamp. Now, I'm not confirming anything as I'm not a developer, but I'm just going off of what I heard and what I've seen. I saw that one video of Kai. I made a video talking about it, actually. It's a very good sign for the Southwest Florida revamp. He was on mobile. I don't know what phone he was on. I think he was on like a newer, I don't know, it's probably like a newer phone, but I also got word on the street that like some of the devs tested on older devices and they said it ran great. Now, that wasn't with a bunch of people in the server, but basically what I'm trying to say is they've played the game on older devices and they said it's ran good. I can't find the photos right now, but I've went over in leaks videos if you guys have ever watched my video. If you're like a true like supporter, fan, if you've seen like every single release video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, you might not know what I'm talking about. But if you just go look at the old leaks videos, you'll be able to find that information. Loki was kind of a while ago. I'm talking about info from like months on months ago. But yeah, put it this way, ladies and gentlemen, the revamp is going to be very optimized from what I've heard or from what I'm hearing. And I truly think that if you can't run the game right now, then you probably can't run that. And I think if you can run this current version, you can run it decently smooth, you know, even on lower end graphics. I think you'll be able to run the revamp, honestly, dude. Now, I hope this video cleared the air, helped you guys out figure stuff more for the revamp. Comment down below also video ideas if you guys want to see me maybe go over revamp, like information and stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, let's try and get 200 likes on this video, and let's pull up to the car me, because I'm going to be rating cars. I'm literally going 300 miles per hour right now. I'm going to hit the brakes right now and see how fast I can stop. Oh god. Yeah, I probably should have hit them a bit earlier, dude. I stopped like right when I passed the bank going 300 to see if I can make it into the Sunset parking lot, which did not work, but we made it. That's all that matters. Now let's go ahead and get ready and rate these cars. Damn, I'm seeing some heat. Holy smokes. Is this spot for me? Hold on, this looks like a perfect opportunity. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Yo. Hold on now. I haven't seen this guy in a minute. If you know, you know. I can't even say his name or else I might get... Yeah, YouTube just does some stuff sometimes. If you know, you know. Anyways, as we can see right here, nice Mitsubishi. I'm gonna give that right there a solid, give it a solid 6 out of 10. This thing right here, I'm gonna give this a solid I think this needs a little bit more low. Needs a little bit more lowering trims. I love the stock rims. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 7.5. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 4 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 5.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid... I'm gonna give this right here a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give this right here a solid... This is nice. This is really nice. I don't know if this is a 9 or a 10 though. Hear me out. Honestly, I gotta go 10. I love this, dude. I think that's beautiful. This right here, 10. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Holy smokes. Holy build. Oh my. I'm gonna give this right here a solid, I'm gonna give this right here a solid, 0. Honestly, there's just nothing about this build that I could say that's good. Like, seriously. I think this is the first, like, honest 0, dog. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, dude. I am not trying to be rude, but, like, damn, this is just... I don't even know, dude. Like, the chrome, the wheels, the build, the suspension. Oh, man. I would just... Anything to change would probably make it better, honestly. This right here, I'm gonna give this a solid, give that right there a solid 8. That right there, I'm gonna give that a solid 10. This right here, 10. This right here, I'm gonna give that a solid 8.5. This right here, 10. Up here, hold on. We got Demom in the McLaren. I'm giving that a 10. That's beautiful, honestly. I really like the color. Over here, we got a, I'm gonna give this right here a solid, I'm gonna give that a solid 9. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 7. I'm gonna give this right here a solid... Hold on, is bro jamming out? Oh no, he might be jamming. Go back to my Viper and look at the plate. Oh my god. Wait a second. Is this a C? Oh my god, it's a C7. Oh my god. I mean, it's a C6. What am I saying? These are C... No, I didn't mean C7. I meant to say C6. Yo! Dude, this is fire. No, I didn't mean that. I knew it was a C6. I don't know why C7 just slipped out. Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing is, I don't know. This reflectance is throwing me off, but love the build actually. I gave this what, like a 7? Nah, this is a damn near 9 now. I just think the reflectance is off. Honestly, yo, the fire alarm's going off for how fire these rims are. Dude, that's actually funny how like similar those rims are. I feel like something you don't notice until you think. Like, if you never said anything, I probably would have never noticed. But now that you say that, I totally see it, dude. That's so fire. I'm gonna give this right here a solid, I'm gonna give that right there a solid 9. Honestly, like that. Big Man's car, I'm gonna give that a solid 8.5. This right here, I saw the DMT. Very beautiful, honestly, dude. This right here, I'm gonna give it a 10 for that 9 fofo. Let me just show the stream real quick. Yo, this is funny. Yo, that's literally the same Lamborghini. How does bro get a 3D render? The AI stuff is pretty cool, I won't lie. But hold on, let me go ahead. Yo, that's so tough. Honestly, so tough. I love the color, dude. The red, tough. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 10. This right here a solid 7. This right here a solid 9 because of the spinners, so it's pretty tough. This right here a solid 7. That's my car right there. Comment down below you rate it. This right here is nice. I'm just not the biggest fan of the rims. I'll give it an 8. McLaren right here, I'll also give that 8. GT2RS, I'll also give that 8.5. I know what this is right here. That's tough. Okay, the rims just, they're too bright of a red, honestly, bro. I'm gonna give this right here, getting off now, y'all. See you later, Tay. Hey, honestly, if Tay hopping off right now, dude, I just gotta let him know this thing probably one of the nicest cars here. Just use stocks. That's what I was gonna say, bro. Ooh, this is nice. Like, I like the idea. I really do, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen Porsches on TEs. Dude, TEs probably some of the best rims out there, like, ever made. I've seen like color matched TEs on like Ferraris and Porsches, and they look so good. Is that a 997? That's what I'm saying. Is this a 9? Maybe he's going for a 997. I'm gonna give this right here honestly a solid 7, but it has so much potential. Like, I really like that. I just wish the rims in this game weren't as bright as a red, you know, like the saturation is too high on them. But this right here, I'm gonna give this a solid I'm gonna give that right there a solid like 6.5. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. Okay, I just saw. Yes, yes, Ash. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that Ferrari. I think it was a 360. I don't think it was a 430. Or I might be tripping. I can't remember. But yeah, it was a blue matched T37s on a Ferrari. I saw it on IG. Maybe some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. By the way, this thing right here, I'm gonna give this a solid 10. Like that a lot. Wow, that was beautiful. 10. Okay, let me rate these cars up here real quick. Oh, Expedition right there, solid 8. This right here, I'm gonna give this a solid I'm gonna give that right there a solid 7. I'm gonna give this right here a solid 7 as well. Okay. I think it's time to actually pick a winner. Who here has the best car? I'm gonna say my favorite cars. I'm gonna go with Tay. I'm gonna go with Tay in the 994. I'm gonna go with Silvery in the Dodge Demon. I'm gonna go with, or whoever is the yellow Dodge Demon side, I think it's Silvery. And I'm gonna go with, let me see. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the M4 right here. I really like the build. Honorable mentions, yeah, those are like my 3 favorite. Honorable mention goes to, I would say Nolan, the mom. I'd say another honorable mention, honestly, might be the S15. And also Blazer Pro. Like, I don't know, one or the other. Both of them are very dope builds, honestly. I like those. But yo, make sure you guys smash that like and subscribe button. I think that concludes the meet. Comment down below. Actually, should we do exits? I feel like this is such a good parking lot for it. Not the spinners. Honorable mention to the spinners as well. I forgot about that. All right, let's do some dope exits, yo. Let's do some. What about the Senna? Honorable mention to the Senna. This one was really tough too. I can't even lie. Honestly, this is peak. I really like this. I think you might need to lower the red a tad though. Maybe like 5 or something. In the like the brightness. I don't know. I feel like if it was a tiny bit darker, maybe it'd be a 10. But yo, everybody exit the car meet. You can make a, well, you can only make a right out of here. Let's see everybody's exit though. Oh yeah. In that 1M, I got that N54 packed underneath this engine bay. If you know, you know. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go, let's go. Oh yeah. There goes the Mr. Boosh. Oh my god, everybody's going. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Am I safe if I park my car right here? Maybe not. I don't know. Should I reverse drift out or get off? Up to you. That's up to you, dog. Okay, wow, holy smokes, that Mazda just did not turn. Can't escape, I'd scrape. Why'd I say escape? I meant exit. That's fine. Listen, you can stay here if you want. That's totally fine. Oh my. Tough. Oh, tough. I miss the C6. I miss it too much, man. It was such a good car back in the day, bro. Like, it really was. The model wasn't even that good in the game, though. You know what was, though? That C8, that C7. Man, I miss those cars. Good times, dude. YSO, though, on the other hand. Might just, you know, we might just have a nice little variety of vets, hopefully, in the future. Who knows? For anybody wondering, I'm actually making a game. If you guys are interested in joining, the link is down below. It's called Youngster Ontario. We actually just released the trailer, so make sure you guys check that out as well. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I think that's the end of the video. Go watch the trailer. It's gonna be popping up on the screen right here for the game. Make sure you guys check it out, as it's gonna be lit once it releases. Who knows when it's coming out, but stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the next one, and go watch it.